Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode here of Black Friday. So, I got a couple of flags to show you for the answer for the first Black Friday clue and for the extra credit. So, and some more information pertaining to Black Friday. So, I try to be a little quick here. Before we go into this week, last week we did the state of Illinois and gave you some information on that state and the clues, and gave you a quick summary of the clues that pertain to that state. Well, for this week was another U.S. state, and the extra credit clue was a country in Europe. Now, before we go to the country in Europe, which I think might surprise some of you, the U.S. state that we had to go with was based in the American West. So you had to list all the states that make up the American West region of the United States. Some lists had 12, some had 13. It didn't matter so much with this if you had 12 or 13, as long as you had the answer within your list, you can have 12. With that, you also had to go through and use your multiplication and your mathematics skills. Now, we've done this before. We had to use addition, subtraction. This time I went to multiplication. So, to give you a little bit more of a challenge for the multiplication, you had to go through that to get the answers and get the clues right, and you had to eliminate states that had the same total and all that. Then we go to yesterday, where you started off with 9 states and you ended with 7. But you had a clue there to where you had to find the U.S. state that had a connection to Route 66. Now, there was a couple of states on that list that has a connection to Route 66, but they were already eliminated. So you had to use a process of elimination, and if you did it right, you came up with the answer. And then once you did that, you had to find me or get your teacher to have me give you the extra credit clue, which was during the 30 Years' War. And I'll get into that in a few moments. I'm going to first go grab the flag of this U.S. state, give you the answer for that one, and then we're going to touch a little bit on the second answer for the extra credit clue. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. You see the colors of the flag there. Wow. I'm ready to reveal the answer to 1, 2, 3. Here we are, looking at the U.S. state of Arizona. Used to be the Arizona Territory or the Territory of Arizona, depending on who you ask. Arizona is the first answer for Black Friday for this week. And if you remember, Mr. Johnson has a connection to this U.S. state. He went to the University of Arizona. There you are, Arizona. Now, what was the extra credit clue? Well, like I said, this was a European country. And for this European country, it was once a military power at this time. 30 Years' War. It entered the 30 Years' War around 1630 with 18,000 troops. And around 1638, they came to the Americas, and tried to colonize and expand from 1638 to 1655. 17 years. Now, what happened after 1655, I'm not sure. I haven't done that far into the study of the 30 Years' War. 30 Years' War is a complex, confusing conflict, but what I can tell you, the majority of it took place during the Holy Roman Empire, which is today Germany. So, and this was worth 2 red tickets. So you had to do a little bit of research and read to find the answer for the second credit clue. So, here we go in 1, 2, 3. What do we have here? We are looking at the Kingdom of Sweden. The Kingdom of Sweden was the extra credit clue answer. It was named New Sweden during the time they were here in America. The lower Delaware River is where they were located. Now you look at the chronological order or assimilation of the United States. First it was the 13 colonies, then Sweden, then the Netherlands. France and Spain became part of the Americas later. Now, having New Sweden or finding out that Sweden tried to colonize in America was new. I did not know that. So a little bit of new information here for you. And didn't know how myself and Mrs. Franklin had Swedish blood, but with Sweden trying to colonize here, I guess we know what the answer is now of how we became or have Swedish blood. There you go. Sweden was the answer, or is the answer for the extra credit clue. And touch on real quick, I remember telling you to make sure you hold on to your Flag Friday red tickets, because it may come a time that it could become important later on in the year. Well, we're almost at that time now. So, with all your red tickets you have, you can put in 1, you can put in 2, half, however many you want, or you can take all of them that you have won throughout the year, and there'll be a bucket at the office, and you put them in the bucket. Don't put them in there yet. I'll let you know when it's time to do so. But keep that in mind. Probably next week, I'll have you put all your red tickets that you have in a bucket and pick the winner for a couple of items that I'm going to give away to you that you can have for your own and take home with you. So it's a bit of a raffle, like Mr. Johnson does with the hats and the office lunch and all that. So with the shipping issues going on around the world, some items are delayed. So hopefully they'll be here real soon. And then I can have you put your red tickets in and then go through the raffle and you win your items. That's for the individual students. Now for the classroom portion, the classrooms that are doing it teamwork, there's another raffle going on for you, and I'll let you know about that at a later time. So keep that in mind. There's a raffle coming up soon for a couple items that you'll be able to win, and hopefully you're the lucky winner. So our answer for the normal Flag Friday clue was the U.S. state of Arizona, and the second one was the Kingdom of Sweden. And if you want to know more and you want to be notified each time a Flag Friday video comes out, just hit the subscribe button and you will be notified each time it is posted. So, I want you to continue to be safe, continue to be responsible, continue to be respectful, continue to do your work. Thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. Continue with the hard work. We're coming down to the final few weeks. Next week, we have 2 weeks left, and then we're ending the year on the wild card week. So, until then, if I don't see you for the rest of the day, have a good Friday, have a good weekend. I will see you Monday morning. Until then, have a good day. Enjoy the weather. It's getting warm now. Stay hydrated. top.